Hi everyone, hope you all are good. We are here for grade 7 math. So, we are working on the book Math Makes Sense, grade 7. We're working on grade, we're working on chapter 3, that is fractions, decimals, and percents. And the lessons we're going to cover from the lesson are relating fractions, decimals, and percents. And the other lesson is solving percent problems. So, here I'm on Math Makes Sense, grade 7. So, let's just go to chapter 3. Okay, here it is chapter 3. We have to start with the lesson relating fractions, decimals, and percents. 3.7 it is. Let's just go to 3.7. Okay, here is 3.7, that is relating fractions, decimals, and percents. So let's just start with the lesson. Okay, so basically that's a conversions from the percents to decimals and in the other forms, right? Let's just start with the question number 1, that is, what percent of each 100 chart is shaded? Right, each percent as a fraction and as a decimal, right? So you have to look how much portion is shaded. So when you look at the A part, you can just count the colored portion, just see how many portion is colored. So okay, so if you look at the A part, you can just count how many. This complete one is 100 boxes, right? 10 like this and 10 like this, right? So that would be 100 boxes. So you can see 10 of them are colored and 15 of them are colored. It would be 15 out of 100, right? 15 out of 100 is colored. You can write convert the answer into percentage form. So when you convert 15 by 100 into percentage form, it would be 15 out of 100, right? When you write the answer in the percentage form, you can see it is 15%, right? 15 out of 100 means 15%, right? Or also you can convert the answer into simple form. So just divide the 15 by 100 by the common number that can divide both numerator and denominator. That would be 5. 5 times 3 is 15 and 5 times 20 is 100. So this could be the percentage form, and this could be the percentage form. Fractional part also, 15, when you divide 100 by 15, you can write it as 0.15. You can write also in fractional part. These are the three different types of representations. You can represent 15 by 100, right? Okay, let's just do B and C. Okay, if you look at the B part, one, two, three, four of the lines are colored. You can see it would be 40 over 100, right? It would be 40 divided by 100. So when you write 40 over 100 in the percentage form, it would be 40%, right? And when you write the answer in the decimal form, so it would be 0.4%. Also, you have to convert it into simple form. So you can just divide by 20. So 20 times 2 is 40 and 20 times 5 is 100. It would be 2 over 5, right? Okay. Let's start with question number 2. Write each percent as fraction and a decimal. So you have to write, you are given the question in percentage form. You have to write them as fraction and as decimal, right? 2%. Question number 2, that would be 2%. 2%, you have to write in the percentage form. You can write 2 out of 100, right? 2 out of 100 represents 2%. And decimal portion, right? You have to represent in the decimal form also. So when you divide 2 by 100, it would be 0.02%, right? This way you can write it in the fractional part. That's how you write 2% in fraction form. And this way you can write 0.02% in the as fraction. So you have to write, you are given the question in percentage form. It would be 0.02%, right? The next one is 9% as fraction and as decimal, right? The next one is 9%. It would be 9 divided by 100. That means 100 out of 9 out of 100, right? So you can write as 0.09%, right? The next one is 95%. 95%, that means you have 95 out of 100, right? So you can write answer in percentage form, that would be 95%, and when you divide it would be 0.95%. That would be 0.95%, right? Okay, let's just start with question number 3. Write each fraction as decimal and as a percent. Now you are given the question in fractional form. You have to write in decimal and percent form, right? It will be 2 over 10. You have to write the answer in percentage form. Two over 2 over 10. You have to write the question in the fractional form and in the decimal form, right? So for the fractional form, what you have to do, just divide 2 over 10, right? When you divide 2 by 10, it would be 0.2, right? So you can write it as 0.2. And to convert it into the fractional, into the percentage form, you have to multiply that 0.2 to 100. So when you multiply 0.2 times 100, it would be 20%, right? That means in percentage form it would be 20%, and the decimal is 0.2. That is a conversion from a fraction to decimal and percentage. Whenever you have to convert from fraction to decimal, simply divide. It would be 20%, right? Okay, the next one is 3 over 50. So 3 over 50, just when you divide 3 by 50, it is 3 divided by 50, it is 0.06, right? And you have to multiply it to the 100, it would be 0.06 times 100, that would be 6%, right? That means when you convert it into the fractional part, it would be just 6%. Okay, the next one is 4 over 25. So 4 divided by 25 is 0.16%, right? When you divide 4 by 25, it would be 0.16, and when you multiply it to the 100, it would be 16%. So the correct option is 16%. The next one is 4 over 5. That is 0.8, and when you multiply it to the 100, it would be 80%. The correct option is 80%, right? Okay, the next one is question number 4. Fred had 8 out of 10 on a test. Janet had 82% on the test. Who did better? How do you know? Okay, Fred had 8 out of 10. That means it is 8 divided by 10. Just convert it into the percentage form, right? So it would be 8 divided by 10 times 100 is 80%, right? That means Fred scored 80%, and Janet has also 80%, I think. Janet had 82% on the test. So whenever you have to compare two of the things, you can write them down in the same unit, then you can convert. Now you can compare 80% and 82%. So who did better? Obviously Janet did better, right? Because Janet has better percentage than Fred. So who did better? Janet did better, right? Okay, the next one is question number 5. You will need a sheet of paper and colored pencils. Divide the paper into 4 sections. One blue section, that is half of the page. One red section, that is 10% of the page. One yellow section, that is 25% of the page. And one green section to fill the remaining space. Explain how you did this. What percent of page is the green section, and how do you know? Okay, so one section, that is half of the page. Okay, blue is simply half of the page, right? That means blue is 50% of the blue is half, right? When you convert it into the percentage form, that would be 0.5 times 100. That means 50% of the page is blue, right? Then you have red is 10%. That is given in the question, right? Then you have yellow is 25%. And you have to find how much portion is green. You're not given with the remaining part is green, right? You have to calculate how much portion is green, right? Let's just add these three percentages, the blue, red, and yellow, right? 50% plus 10% plus 25. That is 85%, right? That means 85% of the page has the color blue, red, and yellow. The remaining is green, right? That means 100 minus 85 is 15%. That means 15% of the page is green, right? 15% of the page is green, right? Okay. Question number 6. Suppose each pattern is continued on 100 chart. The numbers in each pattern are colored red. For each pattern, what percent of the numbers on the chart are red? Explain your strategy for each pattern. Okay, let's start with a 4, 8, 10, 4, 8, 12, 16, and 20. Suppose each pattern is continued on a 100 chart. The numbers in each pattern are colored red. For each pattern, what percent of the numbers on the chart are red? Explain. Okay, so basically, the first one is 4, 8, 12, 16, and 20. Okay, they are made on the 100 chart, right? For example, this is the 100 chart. You have, hold on, let me see if I can make table from the tools, then that would be easy. I don't know from where I can make table. Okay, it's okay. Basically, no, not from here. Something from here. No, I don't think so. Okay. Okay, so basically the numbers are on the 100 chart and every number are, you can say they are like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? Okay, they are 1, 2, 3, 4. This one is all red because 4 here. 5, 6, 7, 8. This one is red. 9, 10, 11, 12, right? This is actually the meaning of this one. You have to see how much of them are red, right? Every fourth is red. That means the total red in the 100 are 25, right? Because 100 divided by 4 is 25. That means 25 of them are 100. That means 25% of the numbers are red, right? Okay, the next one is 1357. So every other number 1357, right? You can see one of the number is skipped. That means 50% of the numbers are colored red. 2, 4, 8, 16. So you can see alternate numbers are written 2, 4, 8, 16. No, they are the multiples of 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8, 8 times 2 is 16. They are the multiples of 2, right? And then 16 times 2 is 32, then 64, then 16 4 times 2 is 128. I think this is not included. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They are just 6 numbers in the, you can say it is 6 out of 100, and that equals 6%, right? Okay, the last one is 13713. 13713. How they are increasing? 7 3 plus 4, 7 plus 6, then 13 plus 8, it is 21, then 21 plus 10, that is 31, then 31 plus 12, that is 43, and 43 plus 14, that is 57, 57 plus 16, 73, and then 91. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 of the numbers from the pattern are written, so it would be just 10%, right? It would be just 10%. Okay, we are done with the lesson. Let's just start with the next lesson. The next lesson is solving percent problems. Okay, here is the practice question. Let's just start with question number 1. Calculate 10% of 30. So you have to calculate 10% of 30. 10% means 10 out of 100, right? So you have to calculate 10% of 30 means you have to calculate 10 out of 100 times 30, right? Just solve 10 over 100 is 0.1. You have to do 0.2 times 30, and 0.1 times 30 is 3. That means 10% of 30 is 3, right? The next one is 20% of 50. That means you have to do 20 over 100 times 50, right? So it would be 50 times 2 is 100, 100 over 100 is just 1. No, 10, it is 10. 20% of the 50 is 10. The correct option is 10. So 20% of the 50 is 10. The next one is 18% of 36. It would be 18 over 100 times 36, right? Let's just solve. 18 times 36 is, this is 64, 6.48, right? That means 18% of 36 is 6.48. Okay, the next one is 67% of 112. So you have to do 67 over 100 times 112. Let's just divide and then multiply. 67 divided by 100, that is 0.67, and 0.67 times 112, that is 75.04. That means 67% of 112 is 75.04, right? Okay, the next one is, let's start with question number 2. The regular price of a radio is, what's wrong? Six numbers in the, you can say it is 6 out of 100 and that equals 6%, right? Okay, the regular price of a radio is $60. Find the sale price before taxes when the radio is on a sale of 25% off. So 25% off means you have to calculate 25% off 60, right? Price is $60 and sale is 25%, right? $60. Okay, so you have to calculate the sale price. That means you have to calculate 25% off 60. It would be 25 over 100 times 60. So when you multiply, that is $15. That means the discount is $15. The original cost is 60. You have to pay $15 less. So 60 minus 15 is 45. That is the sale price. The sale price is 60 minus 45 because you have 25% off. 25% of 60 is 15. So the sale price is 60 minus 45. That would be 60 minus 15. That would be 45. Okay, the next one is, you have the same one for 30% and 40%. Okay, 30% off. You have to calculate 30% off 60. It would be 18, I think. Yes, that is 18. That means then the sale price is 60 minus 18. That would be 42, right? You can calculate 40% off on your own, right? Let's just start with question number 3. Find the sale price before taxes of each item. 55% off on $90, right? Let's just calculate the sale price of the coat. That is 55% off $90. Okay, let's just calculate 55%, right? That would be 55 over 100 times 90. When you calculate 55% of 90, it would be 49.5. That means the price, the off price is 49.5. You have to calculate the sale price. Actual price is 90, right? 90 is the actual price minus the sale off. You have 49.5 off and you have to pay just 40.5. That means the sale price is 40.5, right? Okay, then just to the C part, 30% off $50. Okay, so you have to do 30 over 100 times 50. That would be 15, right? That means you have off price. The sale is $15. That means the sale price is 50 minus 15. That would be $35. That means after 30% off, you have to pay $35, right? Okay. The next one is find a tip left by each customer at a restaurant. 15% of 24.20. 15% of 24.20, right? Just calculate 15 over 100 times 24.20, right? 15 over 100, that is 0.15 times 24.20, that is 3.63. That means the tip is 3.63, right? This is the tip on the bill of $24.20. Okay, the next one is 10% of 32.70. 10% of 32.70. Let's just calculate 10%. You have to do 10 over 100 times 32.70. So when you multiply it is $3.27. That means the tip is $3.27, right? Okay, let's just calculate question number 5. That is the goods and services tax is currently 6%. For each item below, find the GST, find the cost of item including GST. Okay, bicycle is $129. You have to calculate GST first, 6%, right? Bicycle is $129, right? GST is 6%. Just evaluate GST, right? GST of bicycle. To do 6 over 100 times 129, let me just do calculations. It would be $7.74, right? That means the GST you have to pay is 7.74, right? Then you have to find the cost of the item including GST, right? That you have to pay 7.74 GST on $129. That means the total cost of the cycle is origin cost of the cycle plus GST, right? Cost of cycle plus GST. That means you have to do 129 plus 7.74. So that would be 136.74, right? Okay. Question number 6 is there are 641 First Nation bands in Canada. About 30% of these bands are in British Columbia. About how many bands are in British Columbia? Okay, you have to calculate 30% of 641, right? You have to calculate 30% of 641. Let's just calculate. 30 over 100 times 641, that is 192.3. That means 192.3 were in British Columbia, right? Okay, let's just look at question number 7. A clothing store runs the advertisement on a local newspaper on entire stock up to 60% off. What does up to 60% off means? Which item in the advertisement has been reduced by 60? Suppose all items are reduced by 60%. Explain the changes you would make to sale price. So up to 60% means not all items are 60%, right? The maximum reduction is 60%, right? So let's just calculate. These are the regular prices, right? Let's just calculate the 60% of the prices and see if they are the correct one, right? You have to calculate 60% of all the prices. You have to see if 49 point, the 34.99 is 49 point is 60, 34.99 is 60% of 49.499, right? Okay, question number 8 is Marisa and Jared planned to purchase DVD players with a regular price of $199.99. The DVD players are on sale for 25%. Marisa starts by calculating 25% of 199.99. Jared calculates 75%. Show how Marisa uses her calculation find the sale price. How does Jared find the sale price? Show this work. Do both method results in the same price? Explain. Okay, so basically the regular price is $199.99, right? And it is on sale 25%. So one of them is calculating 25% of the original cost, and the second one is calculating 75%. You have to see if they both have the same values. Let's just calculate. $199.99, 25% of 1 point. Let's just calculate 25% of 199.99, right? Let me just use calculator. It is 0.25 times 199.99, that is 49.99, 99. Let's just calculate 75% of the same, right? Basically, this is the the original, the sale price is then 199.99 minus 49.99. That would be, I think, 150, right? Okay, the other way is you have to calculate 75% of 199.99. Let me just use the calculator. It is $150, right? That means the sale price is $150, right? So yes, the sale price is same in both the ways, right? Okay, we are done with the lesson, and also we are done with the chapter 3. So basically we're working on grade 7 math. The chapter we're working on is fractions, decimals, and percents. Lessons we have covered are relating fractions, decimals, and percents, and solving percents and solving percent problems, right? So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we did today. So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. So that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye everyone.